What a pleasure. I'm joined now by the president of the Brazilian Physics Society, Ricardo Galvao. Ricardo, thank you very much indeed for joining us today. We very much appreciate that. Let's kick off. Tell us a little bit, before this meeting there was a forum, wasn't there, for young physicists with Brazil and the US. Tell us a little bit about that forum.
This was a very nice idea of Amy Flatten and the president of a foundation in Brazil that supports research in the state of São Paulo. The idea is quite interesting because you see, when you come to the March meeting, it's quite large. And
very large. 10,000 people?
10,000 people. Incredible, actually. It's the first time I come here because every time I come, I go to meetings in other areas of physics. They are much smaller here. But anyway, and then the idea is that young people that come to the meeting, usually trying to go to presentations of more senior people, the ones that are known. And that somewhat does not foster interaction between them. So the idea was to have this APS SBF, is the Brazilian Physical Society forum, that we select around 25, I think, young physicists in Brazil. That means people that have their PhD in the last 5 years, and the same in the US, in the areas of the meeting. And they both presented their research, and also there are some general presentations by senior people. How is the situation of physics in Brazil, and how is the situation of a student here in the US. And then in the exchange, it was incredible because I was not expecting a large interaction, but they really enjoy it and start talking about possible collaboration among them without the senior people. And I think this is very good because young people are the creative people.
We're talking about young people and talking about young creative people. You also run an exchange program, don't you, with the APS here in the US?
Yes. Since 2011, we have a program that there is a call every year. We send Brazilian professors and students to the US for not a too long period. I believe it's more, a month or so, and vice versa from the US to Brazil. So APS pays for all the pays the trip of the Americans to Brazil, and we pay the trip to here. And it's quite selective. In Brazil, we get around, I don't know, I think the ratio is between 60 to 70 proposals for 15 approved. So it's high-level people that come. And that has been very, very fruitful for professors in Brazil that want to send their students abroad. So they first send the student for a short period, 2 weeks, let's say. So the student gets acquainted with the local scientific environment and knows the group, and then later on he can apply for a fellowship to come here.
Ricardo, thank you very much indeed for talking to us. We really appreciate it.